Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here. This is war number 11 for season 34. We got on the defense tactic Miss-Tic, Dispersion, and offensively we have Defiance. And I'm going to bring in one Defiance champ, which is Masacre, and he just has one fight. It's going to be a little bit different fight than normal, which you would see on E.M.P, Modification, or going up against a Guardian. And then I got a handful of fights with Thing, and then my first fight was Sauron, but don't blink, it goes really quick. So we're up against Salty Warriors. They're a solid warring alliance, and if we win this war, we pretty much solidify our spot in Masters. If we lose, then we have it all come down to Ward 12, which, you know, is nothing you want to do because you just have all that pressure and whatnot. But so we're going to try to knock this one out and do the best we can. So I have the assignment to go up path 2 in section 1. Their bans are Ghost, Torch, and Spider-Man 2099. I have a Symbiote Supreme on node 5. He's a Miss-Tic Dispersion defender. So I will have to watch out for the miss, but I'm just going to ignore it the whole way. Even though I'm going with Thing, he can trigger buffs, I'm just going to smash this dude out before really he can do anything to me. He has the passive power gain. You know, if you were using regular champs here, you know, you'd have to kind of stall around the power gains so that you could get not let him build up the Furies, but Thing can bypass the massive Fury damage that he can put out when you ignore strike counter and just trigger protection. There you go. From now on, we will just trigger protection for the whole fight. I do have a regen boost on just for this one and the next one. He's willing to throw a special one. It's great. And we just keep parry, full combo, dash back, parry, full combo, and in just about it's in under a minute. This guy goes down pretty quick. You know, Thing can start hitting pretty hard if he built up his Furies, although it's a little bit harder to build up the Furies and convert them from the rock stacks. But 52 hits, really simple fight. And then we have a Terrax. This is only a SIG, I think it was 21 or 41. Same boost on strike counter again. We're going to ignore the node. Yeah, SIG 21. So he's going to start out with some power. And pretty much similar tactic. Ignore the node. Parry. We're going to knock off the indestructibles. He's not going to stay in his like rock state for very long, Terrax is, because he's low SIG. It's got power focus 1, so you know, pushing him to special 2 isn't really any concern. And then you can see here we're just going to smash out, and then we have enough Furies that every time he touches us when we don't have protection up, we get protection, and basically we can't take much, if any, damage on this fight. So we're just going to smash it out. If he doesn't throw any specials, that's great. We're just going to full combo into him and then get our parries off, full combo, repeat. I think he does throw another special. Yeah, there we go. He throws one. So we're going to back off, trigger protection. You know, we are protected from his rock field damage. You know, Thing cannot be armor broke, but he can still take the damage from Terrax's rock field when he's draining his power. But you can see it doesn't matter. And the rock field damage, if my understanding is correct, is not scaled to nodes. So it's, even with these Furies up, if there was a, you know, a longer period where we didn't have protection up, the damage isn't scaled. So it's nothing really to be concerned with. And Thing just kind of smashes through this fight very simply, very easily. It's not necessarily quick. You know, we're not building up a lot of Furies because we're just being aggressive and we don't have Human Torch on the team to auto-convert the rock stacks to Furies, but it works out well. I did have a 25% special 3 boost on for both those fights. really didn't need it. I wasn't expecting to get special 3 by Sim or by Terrax, but yeah, it's one of these last wars where everything matters, and in case something messed up, I threw it on there. But yeah, node 24 now, we got a max sig rank 3 Guardian. I had the choice to bring pretty much whoever I needed for this fight. We were considering Immortal Abomination, but with Aspect of Evolution, just felt like going to special 3 to get off the aura was not ideal. So we're just going to go in with Masacre, and even though Guardian has really high block proficiency, when we hit into the block with the special 2, it still does a huge chunk of damage. So you can see here we got a couple incinerates off. Boom, we hit him with a special 2 and it takes off a huge chunk of his health. It was just shy of 50,000 damage, so it's pretty decent. Masacre can do more than that generally, but because of the block proficiency with Guardian, I think that's why it was reduced. And you know, we're just gonna bait a couple special ones, but most of the time we're gonna be just hitting into the block. Make sure we get the bat lit, and then we get power gain when hitting into the block, and then we're gonna try to get a special 2 off with a few any incinerates to help with the damage. So here we're gonna parry, and then we're gonna back off, and then into the block with 2 incinerates, another decent chunk of damage. Couldn't see what the second number was on that L2. It was like 19k on the first hit. It wasn't showing up because of the brightness of the burst on the hit, but I think it was about another 50k. And yeah, we're gonna bait out another special 1 or 2, and we're just gonna melt him down. I don't think we're gonna get back up to another special 2. And we pretty much end this fight with full health. You know, a couple parries here and there. Oh no, we do one more special 2 into the block right there, and it gets him. So Masacre was a really solid option for that, pretty safe. Didn't have to deal with a lot of specials, and you can throw a special 2 into the block. Other specials, you either have to have them armor broken, so it worked out well. Now here, don't blink, we got Sauron. Now my buddy McLeod was tagging along with me, and in order for us to get to the island more effectively, he gave me 1 energy to this Sauron, backed up, and then went on his path to path 3. I do put on tech boost, power back, and the special. Now the special 12% definitely helps. You're going to see the 200% boost is totally wasted and unnecessary for this rank 3 Sauron. It's going to parry heavy to build up to a special 2. We're going to get there before he can throw a special. We go into Eradicate, and that's exactly what happened. He gets eradicated, and that's all she wrote. That's probably one of my quickest fights all season. Even comparing to like the CGR fights, that one was like 20 seconds. And then we're gonna move up to this Black Panther Civil War. He's on the buffet over time node, which you know, gives the regen buff, and if you get 10 of those with the Reinvigorated Unblockable, they become unblockable. Can't reverse the regen with the Indomitable. Now I could have technically used any of the 3 champions. Masacre is Defiance, so he can get bypass the buffet, and it could just smoked him down. But he isn't bleed immune, so if I happen to get hit or whatnot, that could hurt. With Nimrod, he can get rid of the regens, but I would be triggering them, and most likely it wouldn't have gone too long to where he became unblockable, but it was a possibility. I'm just gonna go with Thing's rank 4. It is class disadvantage, but I'm bleed immune. I'm immune to buffet because I can't be nullified, and we're just gonna smash this dude out. And I just like playing with Thing, so he's my favorite champ. So I decided to go in with Thing, and I just gotta be mindful. If he has armor ups, I cannot parry, and then just don't get hit when he's got a bunch of that reflection stuff built up, because that damage could be brutal. So here you can see I'm gonna try to parry 4 times so that I can get 20 rock stacks, and I missed the last parry, and then he goes into a bunch of heavies, and I think I end up getting hit right there. I'm like, ugh, fine. Throw the special 3. I only had 19 rock stacks. I was hoping for 20, but we're gonna come out of this special 3 wailing with the Unblockable, Unstoppable, and the passive fury, so we can just start wailing into him. He just goes into hitting into his block, so we can do a bunch of combos, and I back off just in case the next combo and special wasn't gonna finish him off, which it doesn't. That would have probably pushed him to special 3, so it's good that I backed off and made another special, and Black Panther goes down. Pretty simple fight, just got to keep in mind of those armor ups, don't parry. We end up taking the Silver Surfer down with a Horseman cable, and things are looking pretty good. We're finishing up on the island here. I just have one assignment, and I'm putting on all the boosts. Got my green, yellow, and red boost on. I'm putting on power back boost and special science boost on. Really aren't necessary, but I just put them on just in case things didn't go as planned. And I have a invuln boost on, plus a special 3 33% damage reduction boost in case I get special 3'd and I've lost my invuln boost or whatever. But this is Longshot, combat Deja Vu Prowess, Puncture Prowess, Conflictor. So we have a white mag's guidance on this fight, so that way we can, parry as much as we want without having to trigger Conflictor. And then we're just parry medium, light, medium. Or sorry, not parry, parry light, medium, light, medium. So we get 4-hit combos. We can bypass the combat Deja Vu. And then hopefully he throws specials fairly willingly. Whether it's special 1 or special 2, we do not care. Whether he's in pure heart, we do not care. Any of the special 1s or special 2s, it really cannot hurt thing. Even if he gets hit by them. He's bleed immune for the special 1, nullify immune on the special 2, which is where the big damage comes in, where you got like the bad karma and the pure heart, and you can put those massive passive incinerates on. We have to watch out for the miss from the Miss-Tic node, but other than that, like if he throws a special 2 and we happen to get hit by the first part, we'll get an incinerate on us, but it's a small one. We actually can heal from it from willpower. And yeah, I could have thrown a special. This guy does have high MD. You can see, well, it's not even that high. I guess it's probably only like 3 out of 5, maybe 4. No, it looks like maybe 4 out of 5, but it's not max. And I probably should have been throwing my specials to convert the rock stacks and just to get big damage, but I just decided to play this safe. We had a donut going on in our group, and I just had all these boosts on, and I just didn't want to be like the one that just blew it. So little passive, little bit slow, but it's super safe. There's other options to use on this. You can use Defiance Champs, but you just want to make sure you never get them pure of heart and special 2, because you will get wrecked by that. And then we just get them close enough, special 3 to finish it off, plenty of damage. Other options for this is like magic can work, but you do have to be reliant on the power locks actually sticking on the second one when they get ate up by the first one, or potentially ate up by the first hit. But thing works really well, just simple fight. It's not quick, but it works well. And then I'm showcase our boss takedown. Recording from a cloud didn't start until about 45 seconds in. He was running out of memory on his phone. We had all the pre-fights on this one. We had all 3 Mr. Fantastic pre-fights. We had guidance, and I think McLeod, he did a power start 1. He's got science boosts on, and the whole idea is get the aura up from the special 2, and then just keep cycling special 1s. And the special 1 We'll put the Petrify on so you can bypass the Hazarath, and works really well. Now there he did have, Doom was being kind of passive. McLeod was saying he's being quite passive with throwing a lot of his specials, and overall, yeah, I kind of can see it. But Doom, rank 4 Doom against a Defiance Immortal Abomination, don't have to worry about Mystic Dispersion. You can block a lot, get those weaknesses applied to Doom, and keep the Petrify on, keep the Hazarath from being activated, and just kind of melt him down. This fight went probably longer than we had anticipated. The flow just didn't work out, but it's fine. Still get the full attack bonus. McLeod solos the fight. Defiance, the other thing is you do have that energy resistance passive that you get when you dex, which is nice, against Doom where he's doing these energy hits. And yeah, so here we get off another special 2, and now we're gonna get off the special 1. Yeah, gets off the special 1, and then we're just gonna keep that aura up, try to get those poisons on Doom to get to 10 to convert that into an acid burn, and he just melts. Yeah, iAbom, he is a really, really solid Defiance champion. Just a great attacker overall, and then putting Defiance on him really just makes him super strong. And then acid burn gets him for the win. So great job, McLeod. Got the solo, full attack bonus, and that we did have a couple extra fights after the boss went down, but we did seal the donut. We had 0 deaths, first donut of the season. Really, really proud of all our guys for executing in our battle group. We had five defender kills, which was great, and we can stop the celebration there because we lost this war. We had a battle group that just did really terrible, and nothing else to say about it. We lost 9-11, and that really hurts because we just needed that win, and we failed. Dropped to 5 and 6, dropped 3 spots in Masters to number 18, and now we have 1 war left, and it's all on the line. To hit our goal or not, we got to win, and everything that we've done up to the season doesn't matter. We just got that 1 war. So as far as this war goes, for myself, 6 fights, 6 kills, no deaths. I'm up to 72 fights on the season, 72 kills with 1 death. And yeah, we got some fun times coming up for this War 12, which is starting today in about an hour from me recording this on my computer. So yeah, be on the lookout for that war video. I'm going to try to get it out fairly quickly after it ends. Items, I used quite a bit of items for this war. I had to boost 3 different times. I pretty much used 1 of the gray boosts of every sort. Only 1 potion, a couple sets of the power back special boosts. But I didn't die, got my full attack bonus, did my job, and that's all that really matters, executing your part of the plan cleanly. So as far as my little war collage, I added 1 fight to Masacre, he's up to 20, 1 fight to Nimrod, he has 2, and then a handful to Thing, he's up to 25. So there's that. Longshot, my most encountered defender by far this season with 7 kills and a little bit of everything else. Sauron, that was my first time ever seeing Sauron in a season fight, and he got destroyed. Had a lot of fun with that, but yeah. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope some of this stuff helps and maybe some of your war stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.